Hey everyone, Chris here. I want to do a video on the Viper PST Gen II 1 to 6 second focal plane LPVO from Vortex that I picked up from Shields a couple days prior to Christmas. I think I paid 750 or so. Yes, there are other manufacturers out there within this price point. For example, you got Primary Arms, you got SIG, you got Trijicon. All personal preference when it comes to optics and what works best with you. Second, if you have a Twitter, you should follow Gun Lover. They have a merchandising store, all pro 2A t-shirts and hoodies. I'm not paid by them. I'm not affiliated with them. I'm not getting no endorsement from them. They have some really cool merch, and I thought you guys would like to take a look at it. So I'll leave a link in the description down below. Third, I reached out to Tactical Girlfriend. If you guys don't know who she is, I'll leave a link in the description down below to her YouTube channel. She also runs LPVOs. And I was kind of curious to see what zero that she's at and what kind of optic that she runs. She has the Primary Arms 1 to 6 first focal plane, and her zeros at 100. Let me know in the comments down below. Do you prefer first or second focal plane? Last but not least, I want to thank all my subscribers that have been here from day one to the new subs, likes, comments, shares. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for all the love and support that you guys have showed me. I think I've been doing this for a year and a half or so, and almost at 400 subs. I just wanted to say thank you so very much from the bottom of my heart. You guys rock, and girls, thank you so very much. Now let's dive in. So this is a 30mm tube, black anodized with a matte finish. It is shockproof. It is made in the Philippines. This is the UPC. I went with the VMR-2 and the MOA. The reticle does have the hash marks, which is awesome. And we'll go ahead and pop the box and we'll take a look at what comes inside. So you do have your manual with your hex key for your turrets. You get cleaning cloth from Vortex. Love cleaning cloths. Of course, the optic, which we'll get to here in a sec. Now, some people are big fans of sunshades. We all know me. I'm a man of options. I like options. I personally do not run sunshades, but it's nice knowing that the fact that I have the option to run it. So that's kind of neat that it does come with one. And you also get a tag on the optic that tells you don't exceed 18 inch-pounds when torquing down your screws. It's very nice to have. And we will get the box out of the way and to the optic. Low key, I kind of was a little butthurt because I thought I was going to get flip caps. $40-$50. You can get yourself some nice flip caps. No big deal. Personal preference. You know, I just thought that, $800. There are some optics out there that you do get caps, and some don't even come without caps. So, all personal preference. These are your traditional string caps. One thing to note, the turrets actually sit a little bit lower to the optic, making it a little bit more streamlined. These are cap turrets, and they are half MOA adjustment. And we'll go ahead and take a look at that. The turrets are audible and tactile with the hex screw right there, so that way you can adjust your turret. The battery housing is on the left side of the optic. You can tell I got a little too excited, kind of scuffed it up there, no big deal. I'm trying to put the battery in. The cool part is about the illumination, in between each setting is a dash. That dash represents off. So instead of cycling all the way through the illumination to find the perfect one for that environment that you are in, you can find the setting. You can either go forward, you can go backward to the little dash, and it turns it off. It is somewhat daylight bright, but not like burning sun daylight bright. It is pretty bright, and having astigmatism like mine, of course, your guys' eyes out there are way better than mine. I don't get the star effect as bad or the double dot like I do in some red dots. The zoom is pretty stiff out of the box. You might have to get a throw lever to kind of help you. Hopefully this loosens up over time. Same thing with your diaperture. It's very stiff as well. Very clear glass. And we will take a look at the illumination. I have it on 10. Awesome. I think this optic is either a couple of ounces over a pound or close to a pound. So this is a pretty hefty optic. Of course, you know, that's just the optic itself. And then you got the mount. They do make skeletonized cantilever mounts out there. You can get a lighter optic, for example, the Delta Strike, that is a 1:6. That's a little bit lighter than the PST. All personal preference. If you guys are in the market for an LPVO, definitely take like 4 or 5 optics and kind of weed them out, you know, by reticle, illumination, because every company makes something a little bit different than others. Definitely, you know, take a look at what's out there in the market, you know, what's in the price range. Overall, I think this is a solid 10 out of 10. I would definitely recommend it. It's on the heavier side, you know, when you start to get your cantilever, the optic. Of course, when you look at red dots and magnifiers and holographics and magnifiers. So keep that in mind. I went to the range and probably put right around 100 rounds or so and kind of messed around with the zero between 25, 36 yard zero and 100 yard zero on the second focal plane. I had a lot of fun with it. I really enjoyed it. Other than that, I think this is a solid setup here. You couldn't go wrong, of course, being the VIP warranty that Vortex gives. It is lifetime. So I figured that I would make a video and let you guys take a look at it, my thoughts and opinions on it. There you have it. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, we'll catch you guys in the next one.